on. Today we're going against the Golden State Warriors. So we got like what, 7 more games, I think. How many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7 games left, man. Hopefully we can finish this strong, man, and go to January. We got 7 games in December, but we got actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 games in January, man. 14 games in January. The Golden State Warriors are 15-12. We're 27-0. So yeah, man. Just trying to get this done ASAP. ASAP. Steph Curry's a 96. Whoa. Steph Curry wasn't playing around. Oh. He wasn't playing around, man.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
Eyes on the prize, Allie. Thanks. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Wiggins outside. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
First look into Central Blue. He doesn't all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And both free throws good for Green. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the Sixers picked up the basket a moment ago. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Maxey against Thompson. And Maxey the bucket on the assist from Embiid.
Great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Green. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Wiseman with a steal. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Hey, look, that's not as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Harden's shot is good.
I know what they say. He needs some bucket getters too now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Green against Tucker. Green the pass to Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no! What They've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden. And a nice finish on the layup. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Wiseman. And here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. Wiggins with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate and didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Tucker. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
And why go away from attacking inside when the D has no answer for you?
Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Now Philadelphia with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch, and they keep it up. Their lead will only continue to grow.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
First team to be careful regarding Harden. He's so crafty finding ways to draw fouls.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. Thibault, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Timeout called the Warriors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit. So they can quickly start getting some shots to fall.
Milton's checked in for James Harden. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Wiggins outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold. It brings you into the verdict cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Milton. Second chance shot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
The league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. Now here's Wiggins. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Melton. And it's good for 2.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the Warriors call time here. They're moving on after a tough loss they took in the hands of the Pacers.
It was frankly embarrassing. I was shocked by this organization, and I think they were too.
We'll see how they respond to that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their player performance.
to Wiggins. Here's Iguodala. Outside, DiVincenzo. Looking to win the drought. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams will see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Here's Poole. And the layup is good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. This one has been one-sided so far. Oh, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Golden State. Green at the 4, and Wiseman at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson in a small forward position.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden said for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen. But unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson guys. Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Golden State. Dante DiVincenzo.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Harris. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Strong pass there inside of the basket.
This Warrior squad is struggling. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Here's Green. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green against Tucker. Buries it down low.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some lead to the Golden State, be a great play on each end.
And the Warriors call time here. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it through the years. Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Iguodala in Golden State. It really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Wiseman. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. On the wing, Thompson. Pounded by Harris. 5 to shoot. Outside. DiVincenzo. Shoots over Maxey. And again, no good by Golden State. For Philadelphia, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the 76ers. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Harden to pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. Guarded by Wiseman. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Sixers. And Golden State also making a switch. Cool. He's checked in for DiVincenzo.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State. For Philadelphia, they've got each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. To the inside. Here's Harris. And that one's good. Harris has got 6.
Very low resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Poole outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Korkmaz. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Poole. The 3 from Thompson. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
That one's good for 2. Maxi's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Thompson finds Green. Now here's Thompson to win the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurt. He's been already missing.
Korkmaz on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. And that one's long.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
When a coach is looking for some instant offense, Furkan Korkmaz is a good man to call on, Richard.
Yeah, he can provide a quick spark when they need one. When he gets it going from long range, opponents have to adjust their defense to deal with him.
Here's Korkmaz, averaging around 5 points a game. An easy 2 on the layup. Korkmaz has got this second bucket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Korkmaz. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Will Oscar, amongst others.
Thompson, no good.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make some.
And the shot goes. Korkmaz has got 8 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sixers on top, just dominating this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. And with Doc Rivers and Cole, you guys came out aggressive in the first half.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. Everything went their way in the first quarter. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
You're not ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in. But he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the Wiseman. That one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Maxey passes to Harris. Here's Embiid, guarded by Wiseman. And it's in there. Embiid's got 8.
Just a beautiful job of skating the floor from Embiid and Harris looking to off his time.
Curry passes to Thompson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Maxey. From the arc. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Outside Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got his first points in this one.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Well, they have a long way to go. Attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Wiggins, no good. The 76ers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Harden. And here's another one for the Sixers.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 games.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Wiggins. With the 10-footer. And the shot's good.
Drew was so polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Harris. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Thompson. Maxey covering. Outside. Green. Wiggins outside. That doesn't go either for Wiggins.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there are 2 days like this, they have missed his production.
And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his second bucket on the night.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
It was good to see Anthony Davis make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Wiggins right side. Pass to Thompson. Wiseman against Embiid. Wiseman pass to Wiggins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wiggins has got his third basket on the night right there. Now, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
That's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Wiggins outside.
In the third, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter here. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. Left side Tucker. Back to Harris. Doesn't go that time. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The 3 from Curry. They get it again. Wiseman. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop it. Basically, because of so much work in the glass, you literally practice that every day.
Wiggins outside. Curry against Harden. Now here's Wiggins. He's closely guarded. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 16 points now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Thompson against Maxey. Looking to get it going. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
on Joel Embiid.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he gets in the line.
Klay Thompson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
And so he makes both from the line. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, what a fast break for the Warriors. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a rookie. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And so in the game for the Warriors, Green and Looney together inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Iguodala in at the 3, the small forward. Iguodala against Milton. Here's Green. Soft touch on the glass.
The assist
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Maxey finds Milton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Trust me, if he's slow to react, we the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation. Golden virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is headed. It's so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using it as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them in negotiating things.
2 points. But guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Jerome. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. Pass to Harold. And he fakes in the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Jerome, covered by Milton. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard.
Such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Milton. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots and trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Here's Melton. And the layup is good. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Jerome. Here's Iguodala. They get the rebound. Tipped away. DiVincenzo. Pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Assistant.
Oh, nothing soft about that. Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Advances in the defense. Defense got to know that for Milton to do. They may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
To the paint. Baldwin's shot is good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's good. Walked through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Niang. And it's House in for Korkmaz. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in. No free throw drops for Melton. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Harrell against Looney. Shot clock at 5. And Looney with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
House. Good on the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Moody misses. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Some scouts wondered about Harrell's fit as a modern big, but every night you see the commitment and the hustle, and his energy is just infectious.
Baldwin's shot is off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ryan Anderson saying, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, we won against the Golden State Warriors. Now we just gotta verse the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 more games. But yeah, man, my phone on 86%, so I can record one more. So we're going up against the not Sacramento Kings. We beat them already. We already beat the Golden State Warriors. We just gotta beat the Toronto Raptors and stuff like that. So we got a good record so far. We 28-0. Going against the Toronto Raptors next episode. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm posting every day, every week whenever I have free time. Catch you guys in the next video.